with the juice, and welcome back to Take a Sip with Jay. I definitely have a special guest here for you guys. His name is Marquise. How you doing?
Man, I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. So tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, and some things that you do.
Well, first, thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
I definitely gotta say that. And my name is Marquise. I got a podcast as well, Father Figures brand.
Okay.
And I have a clothing line,
Ooh.
Father Figures brand. And I just anything fatherhood. I'm just trying to just be about it, see about it, and just try to uplift our brothers and spread that.
Okay. Y'all, he brought his baby in here, and she is beautiful. She looks like a baby doll. Like, she's so cute and so nice. This age is the sweet age. They so nice. How old is she? Tell us.
She's 4.
She's 4, man. And is this your bestie? Because I've seen some of your TikToks, like, they be everywhere together.
Yeah, we definitely, we just went swimming this morning, so.
You get to be fun. Y'all went swimming. You tired?
I'm tired.
I can hear it in you, like.
It's all good though. It's all good. She had a good time.
Is she in swimming lessons, or you just took her swimming?
We took swimming lessons when she was 2. So now we just enjoying it.
You just doing it. So tell us about your podcast and the things that. How did that even get started?
I would say honestly, I was big on doing like motivation videos and everything, and just motivating people, and I just feel like so many things that we don't talk about as fathers, as men especially. I just wanted to touch on and have a voice, you know what I'm saying, in that aspect, and people like really enjoy it because a lot of things that we don't talk about, especially like mental health, self-love, and just what it's like having a raising a daughter, raising a son, co-parenting, parenting, just trying to have that balance in life. And so I just wanted to do something like that people can relate to.
Okay. What is the hardest part about fatherhood for you now?
See, it's fun, and the hardest part is getting in touch with that emotional side. And now I know it's different raising girls than it is raising boys, but with these girls, look, she can have like 5 different moods, personality. I'm like, man, you was just cool.
It's like having another girlfriend without having it, huh?
Yeah. So, but just being able to have patience, you know what I'm saying, and just feeling a different type of love, you know what I'm saying, and I think, man, there's so much to it. It's so much to it, man. And so it definitely is helping me out a lot.
Do you want more?
No, I say that because I hesitated that because with the right person.
Okay.
You know what
that
I'm
makes
saying?
Sense.
Even though I got the co-parenting thing is going really good, but
that's good.
I know some people going through some situations, and I want to make sure it's done the right way, married, and we know this is what we're gonna do, and just
leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
Now, okay. If you're like me, I don't have kids, so I don't really particularly date people with kids.
Yeah.
Because you said that you're happy that your co-parenting is going well. Are you okay with dating someone who does not have a kid, or who does? Because I meet a lot of people, men and women. As soon as they get one, they like, I don't want them to have no kid. And I'd be like, the audacity of you.
Well, I mean, I've dated without kids, and I've dated someone with kids. It's definitely different, but I don't look at it a certain way. Like, I feel like if we click, we click.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it can go either way. So I mean, to be honest with you, I don't have no type of one way about it. As long as if you are a parent, like, I would like for you to know that you are taking care of your responsibilities.
Amen to that.
So your kid's straight, and I got no questions. Look, kid's straight, and there's no drama.
Right.
Look, no question, no problem with me. Look,
exactly. Because if
all
you're
good.
not taking care of the one you pushed out, you're not going to be a good parent of mine. So I'm not mad at that. So far as your podcast and everything, is it just you, or is it multiple people on your podcast? Tell us a little bit about that.
You know what? I originally went at it with some friends, and it didn't go as planned.
Okay.
And nothing against them. Like, it's all love, and we still rock crazy. It's just for what I was trying to do, it wasn't the same as what they were trying to do.
Okay.
And so it just didn't click. So I went about it a different way. Went back to the drawing board, did it my way, and it's strictly like fatherhood, raising kids, being a parent, relationships, life, everything like that.
Okay. Yeah. So, are you a gentle parent? Are you an old school parent? Or are you in the middle?
I say it's a little mix of all. Okay. But to be honest with you, I feel like I was just telling one of my friends this the other day. I feel like how we grew up and what our parents taught us, it's not the same. Like it's not. Every year, and as the years go by, it's different levels of parenting. And so what my mom and my grandmother was like raising me is not the same. I can't apply it the same way to her, right? Because we live in a different time. So yes. and now everything is like, kids don't even go outside anymore, you know what I'm saying? So
they don't, like.
So it's completely different, you know.
We used to beg to be outside.
Yeah,
please stay outside.
And it's sad because when I'm driving through like the neighborhoods and stuff in the summer, you don't see no kids out playing, jump roping,
it's like a ghost town.
Fights, all that stuff. Like
you be like, so what y'all do? Like I'm an educator, so like when I see kids, what you do this summer?
It's like
chill. I've been in the house with my iPad. Ooh, that's boring.
So like trying to discipline for somebody for doing something outside, versus the kids that stay inside all day, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's completely different.
It's completely different.
Now, do you get a lot of questions from your daughter at this age?
Yeah, but she's in that phase where it's like, what's that?
Okay.
Why?
She wants
what's
to know
that? Why? It's a lot of those. Like she's trying to make sense of everything. So
is she a friendly child? Like she like to speak to everybody, or does she got to walk up to you?
Look, we in a grocery store. We we swimming. She talking to everybody. I'm like man. And then, you know, I told her I was telling her mom this other day. I'm like, you know, Briella likes to talk to people when we in the grocery store and wherever we at the mall, whatever. She's like, hi. And she does it with a smile on her face and everything. And
oh, that's her.
That's her. And it was a family that walked past, and she said, "Daddy, why are they not smiling?" I said.
She said, "I'm happy. Why they not happy?"
She said, "Are they not happy?" I said, "Babe, just because they didn't say anything to you don't mean you have to stop being nice to them." You know what I'm saying? And so, just trying to like teach her, you know what I'm saying, but try to keep everything as positive as I can.
As possible.
Because what we say, they take everything. It all matters.
Soak
you know
it
what I'm saying?
all in.
They take it all in. So definitely trying to be on my tiptoes. And I can't do everything perfect, you know, of course, obviously, but I try to do the best as I can.
So are you an overprotective father? Are you that typical girl dad, like, don't look at my baby, don't touch her, don't do nothing? Or are you like, okay, she comfortable with you, so obviously, because I'm big on kids don't lie about who they like and who they dislike.
I mean, right now it's a really small circle.
Okay.
So I haven't really experienced that enough to be like, all right, because when she's with me, I know she's like right by my hip. You know,
you cool.
I'm cool. She's with her mom. I know she's good. She right by her hip. My mama don't play that. So, so I'm like, I haven't really experienced it yet. Okay. But I'm sure once it does start, you know, I'm gonna be feeling,
So are you the parent very involved in like her school? Like, cause I know she's probably in school now. Like, you know, all her teachers.
You know what? She told you she just came from school. She didn't. She didn't come from no school. We ain't even started school yet. So.
Oh, I'm thinking this baby.
You know what? You know what? Hey, you know
this baby said, "Put her in school. Stop playing with me, Dad. I want some friends."
You know what's funny about that is because they like, and this is funny and it's kind of bad too. They say you don't gotta teach kids how to lie. They just lie.
They know how to do it.
We ain't come from no school.
That's why you looked at me like, whatever, bro. She ain't come from school. Cause I asked her. I said, "How was school today? Did you have fun?" And whole time she ain't in school. Well, hey, we know what she want to do next year.
Yeah, we are starting school though. She's preschool ready, and so
that'll be good. That'll be good. So speaking of school and preschool, I know you have seen this viral video of this young black educator and the girls and the taking down the hair. I know my perspective on it, but I want to hear yours, especially since you are a young black man and you do have a daughter as well to raise. These young ladies, I believe, were in high school or either like 8th grade, but I do believe they're in high school. How did you feel about the video?
I honestly, I'm not okay with it.
Okay, tell me why.
Just having a girl, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know my little one's really young, but in general, if I hear about, hey daddy, guess what I did today? You know what I'm saying? That ain't I'm not gonna be like, wait, what? Like, you know, immediately something's just gonna click, because it just doesn't make sense to me as a man, as a father, having my daughter, like, you know. So I guess in that sense I would be overprotective.
Would you feel the same way if it was a woman?
Okay, yeah.
You don't have to like be saying yes just to defend your point. You can feel differently.
You're right. I definitely well, I would feel differently, but I feel like as a man, we have to be on point. Like, you know, we have to always be on point. It's not enough like black teachers as it is, and so we have to be on point. Like we can't, like, man, it went viral. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if one person makes us look bad, it can like make us all look bad in a sense. So I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it. Yeah, okay. I'm not okay with it.
So you've been through high school, all of that good stuff. How many black teachers did you have growing up? Males.
You gotta put your eyes in there and think about
it. I had black college professors, but no high school.
All high school.
No,
type.
none of that.
None of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, because I'm going to give my opinion as an educator myself. You're not wrong in your feelings in the sense of, because protect your child, because nobody protects your child the way that you do at the end of the day. And you are entitled and you have every right to say, I'm not comfortable with my child doing this. So that's not where I tell people that my issue comes in for me. My thing is, I do not think this man deserves to lose his job. Because now at this point, I do think, for me, I'm a woman, I coach girls track, I work with kids all day, and I'm young. There's a line that I have to tread. Even now, my kids come up to me. I had one of my track girls come up today, try to jump all on me, and I got my hands in the air like, hey, get out. Because at the end of the day, I'm the young fun person right now. And so I remember it was a lady at the high school. Her name was Miss Jordan. I still talk to her to this day. My favorite person in the world to talk to in high school. But the biggest piece is because she looked like me. She was a dark-skinned woman that was not old in the sense of teacher-wise, because most of the time when we see black educators, they older. And there's nothing wrong with you being older, but it's not relatable when you're a teenager.
Right.
So Miss Jordan was young. She was like my age now. She had a daughter that I still adore. She's going to college now. Like, I'm excited, right? My mama knew about her, everything. I came home like, Ma, I love Miss Jordan. This, and that. She like, okay, whatever. But she didn't register because I kept bringing it up. I did a lot of after-school programs, and she was the head of them. Now, male-wise, there wasn't a lot of, I don't think I really had a black, I had one black male teacher.
High school? High school.
He was the one that helped me, him and this other woman named Miss Pritchard, and the teacher's name was Mr. Christian. They were the two people that told me, you can really write. Did you know that? And if you know anything about me, school was not my favorite thing, ever. Ever. And it wasn't like I was sitting here flunking, it was just more so, I don't want to be here. They're the ones that helped me realize my potential, because there was a relative piece here. And I made my opinion on social media already, and I tell people all the time, until you become an educator yourself, you would never understand what it is to run a classroom full of kids. You have to not only manage yourself as an adult, which is not their problem, but you also have to manage a classroom full of different personalities, different upbringings, different races, different cultural values. And a lot of times our black kids do not have that safe space. One of the biggest things is, when the school I work at now, the student population is predominantly black and brown students. The population of Caucasian is slim. You want to know what the educators are flipped. We only had 14 educational teachers or staff or some type of head position. We are now down to 9 because they let go of 5.
Oh, wow.
And men-wise, they let go of a man that I never would have thought they would have let go of, because he makes such a major impact on not only just the school within itself, but our young black youth. He does something every week called Man Up Mondays that I was like, I went to a HBCU, they did that every Monday, and I'm like, this is so great. I'm telling my mom and them, like, this is positive, like, the boys need this, and he's gone. The amount of tears that I have been wiping these past, now that it's like that last week or 2 of school, is setting in for not only our boys, but our girls. And what breaks my heart is that instead of us trying to understand why he was even doing the video. Now, granted, I do think he was a little stupid for getting on there and telling them that he had a hair appointment. That was nobody's business, dummy. I would have kept that to myself. It was an after-school program, allegedly. And anybody that works the after-school program, them kids are burnt out. They're not doing no schoolwork.
Yeah, they're ready
to go home. So you got to entertain them in some way and relate to them. And now that he's gone, and he even went on TikTok again and read the letters after he got fired, it broke my heart as an educator, because you said something already. There's not a lot of black male educators. Yeah. So when I'm not saying he shouldn't have rules and limits, but when we chop them down for relating to our kids, because the reality is Heather and Brian are not always relatable to our children, because you don't understand what they're about to face when they get out of the protection of high school. I do think, and I told somebody on the internet, COVID should have showed a lot of parents that y'all can't do what we do every day. Because I don't go to your job and tell you what to do. Y'all were crying for school to open back open, because y'all were like, oh, hell no, take these kids back. I ain't trying to deal with that mess. There's too much stuff going on up in here. But I'm not saying that he was either right or wrong. I think the wrong was taking his job. I think there should have been a disciplinary action in the sense of, okay, bro. Now, allegedly, he had permission from the parents and support from students. My mama told me a long time ago, when you're dealing with the corporate world, don't get it twisted. Education is corporate, very much.
Always somebody.
You need a paper trail. Meaning, I tell anybody that's watching this video, you need to email every single thing. My track girls, Coach, I'm gonna call you this summer. Tell your mama to email me. No, my mama don't care. I don't care what your mama care about. Sure, I gotta pay my bills. And this is when I say, if he has not taken the precautions to make sure he's okay. And it's hard when you're in education, because you have to open your heart a little bit, because the kids have to know you care. And then sometimes when you allow your emotions and your feelings to step in over the fact that I'm still at work. And it's so easy to get swept in the kids, because when you naturally work with kids, you got to have some type of good heart. And you got to have some type of openness to you. So you instantly just want to bring them in and do everything. But there's been a controversy action. I asked you if you would care if it was a woman, because there's been too many multiple videos of women having other young ladies take his hair down. Now, in the video, I will stand up for him in this brother had his hands in front of that camera the entire time. Yeah. He was sitting in a chair. It wasn't like he was sitting. Now, if he was sitting in between these young lady legs, then I would have been like, sir, this not your family? That's a little weird. Yeah. I can definitely tell he kept, moving his hands up, down, back, forth, because he like, I want everybody to see with my hands at all times. I just don't think that that's one of them incidents. You probably should just kept the video to yourself.
I definitely. Because these people see it one way, that don't mean everybody's gonna see it the same way.
Perspective.
And I feel like it's so much going on. Like they picking at so many black men for doing stuff, especially this year has been crazy. So this year's been crazy. I'll get to touch on that. This year's been crazy. So that's just another thing that they can pick at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And anything that they can use against black men in particular, they're gonna use it against us to make us look weak. You know what I'm saying? They already saying we not there for our kids and stuff like that, and they be like, oh, you with the kids, and then this is what you want to do with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Any way they can twist it or flip it, they gonna do that. So definitely, I'll just say you got to be on point when you get a position like that. I probably wouldn't even did the video.
And he has videos on his TikTok with the kids. Okay. And so that's why I said I haven't found the confirmation, but there has been alleged that he had permission from the children. And when you work in education, y'all, you posting kids, I don't even play that. I don't post them kids because I ain't got time for that. They parents can take a picture with me, y'all can post it, but I will not. My kids ask me all the time, like, let's do a TikTok. I don't mind doing the TikTok, gotta be appropriate. The little booty shaking ones, y'all would not get me fired. All right. Like the little stiff ones, or will we change like the little 2 different clothes? All right. Yeah. Keep it G.
Yeah.
Like
right,
PBS. Because Miss J need her job. So I will say that, you know what, I appreciate you for being honest and open, because I know a lot of the times when we're honest and open, people want to really tear you down about how you want to raise your child and how you want to protect your child. No, I'm big on that. If that's what you want to do with your child, that's your boundary. Because it's not his kid. I do think that's why when they're getting rid of what is called like instructional coaches, meaning people that train you how to be an educator. Because when you're young, you're excited. Think about when you start a new job. You're just excited to be there. Yeah. Learn, be there. And with kids, you be like, I got this, bro. I'm cool. Man, the kids love me. No, you know, it's a lot of rules. Yeah. And it's a lot of things that you have to really do. But this is why I tell parents, you need to be involved with your kids. These parents that's never involved ever, like I haven't seen you all year. But now all of a sudden you got 80 million opinions. Listen, you're allowed with your opinions, but who are you? Have you made your presence known in your school? And this is for whatever age. I tell people, you are your child's best advocate. You need to go to their school. They need to know who you are. They need to know who you care for. Because, baby, they are, like you said, they already assume our kids don't have this, don't have a father. Is dad around? Yeah. And I've witnessed it when they don't ask other races those questions. But us, if the dad didn't come to, like, the open house, is dad around? Is he involved? Ma'am, it's 9 a.m. He at work. How you mad at him because he's not here? He's at work. Yes, he's involved. Yeah. Oh, so do you work? Why is that any of your business? Yeah. At the end of now, granted, certain things be about financial needs, but like, no. I tell people, you need to be involved. You need to make your presence known. One of y'all do. One of y'all do. At least. Somebody need to know your face or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's just as important being there, because, you know, showing them matters. To Take a Sip with Jay and feature Marquise the Kid.
Hey.